Hello! Welcome back to yet another episode of Starvaders. Let's get right back into it. Yeah, yesterday I think we had a pretty good run on Zeke. It's good to revisit him again after so long. I think an all-star back there was Hellfire as well as Backfire. Both of these cards performed very well when we combined it with Tinker. And Eraser here working in the background helped us deal with all the junk that was generated by Reactor Burn as well as Into the Fray. This deck did a lot of pretty fun stuff, but yeah, that was yesterday. Let's go see what we're doing today. Oh, that's real quick. I just want to see Zeke, Garo, Sura. Those are the three we cannot play. So let's see who we run today. Okay, today we're playing Kaia, namesake of the channel. My favorite pilot, and I really like playing her. Yeah, if this is your first time on a, if this is your first time going into one of these channels, first of all, welcome, and don't worry if you don't quite understand everything that's happening. As we move to our first fight of the run, I will briefly explain how stingers work as well as how Kaia works as a whole, and then hopefully things just start to make a little more sense as we keep going. If you've been enjoying these videos, or if you do end up liking this one, please consider liking the video and subscribing. That would help out the channel a lot. In any case, let's go right in. Pretty excited to play Kaia again after so long. Let's see if we can manage to have a successful run today. What are we working with here? Jab Dodge is fantastic. I think it might just have to be Jab Dodge, Tractor Beam. These two are just incredible all-stars in basically any build, really, but yeah, Kaia's not going to complain about these. There's something about this Echo Ripple which can like set up 3 pickups on the board, but let's not worry about that too much. Yeah. I think we just gotta go for it. I think those 2 cards will help us tide over the early game as we look for other things to do. And you know what? I'm gonna get a little crazy. I'm gonna go into this cloudy tile and see if death is waiting for us. Death might be waiting for us, y'all. I might have gone a little too deep. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a quick description on how this game works, and then we can get to playing. So, this is a game where I have... So this thing is me. We're on this grid right now, and the game's going to spawn these enemies. Every turn they're going to walk down one square, and the idea is I have to kill them before they reach the bottom 3 rows. If they reach... And if one of them reaches here and manage to stay alive for a turn, they're going to channel a little bit of Doom. So currently, because of the difficulty I'm playing on, I start with 3 Doom, and if I ever reach 5 Doom, I instantly lose. Every turn I get 3 power here, and I can spend the power to play the cards in my hand. You can see this dash lets me move 1 to 3 tiles, and this hook jab lets me attack something next to me or pull one of the invaders towards me. Kaia's unique gimmick is that whenever a card says put a pickup on the ground, she turns it into a trap. And whenever I cause one of my enemies to travel over that trap, it's going to hit them and let me draw the card if it happens on my turn. So, yeah, that's the gist of how this stuff works. I trust that you can hopefully figure the rest out as you watch, but in any case, let's get going. Hey, what is... So we got some swarmers here. A lot of them spawn, but if they end the turn not next to one of their own, they'll actually just explode by themselves. The thing I'm really worried about right now are these Martians, and these guys, when they reach the 5th row here, they will immediately start channeling Doom. That's like 2 turns ahead of schedule, which really scares me. Question is, what can I do about it? I think it might be helpful to do this. Yeah, we can do that as well. think I actually want to do this. Yeah, this actually prevents that Martian from traveling downwards. So, I think then I can do this. Kill that guy. It's beautiful. Okay. What the hell am I doing now? I think we can do this, yeah. So that, go up that way. Oh, both of these guys are hitting that square, so... Oh no, I messed up. Did I? Oh, jeez. That's bad. I gotta kill these guys. So that means I need to pull this fella up here with me. Then when I do this, yeah, he will be the only one left after that turn, and actually we can just let him shoot himself. Excellent. Okay. I think we gotta pick ambush here. I don't know. So ambush here is, I think, one of the best artifacts on Kaia because it generates these shuriken cards for us, and they start as pickups on the grid, which, as we've discussed, make them traps. And these shurikens, every time we get them in our hand, we can immediately throw it again onto the grid, which will then turn them back into a pickup. So basically, these are like very reliable ways for us to put traps on the map over and over again, which Kaia really likes. Another really excellent artifact here is Bot Feeder, which would also be huge for us, but we're not going to take it over Ambush. If it was on a different day, I would take Bot Feeder, but yeah. Not against probably like one of Kai's best artifacts. Black Powder, this is a artifact. By the way, whenever you do win with a artifact or a card in your deck, you actually get one of these stars on that profile whenever you see it again in the future. You can tell by that like I've actually never taken Black Powder on this profile and won with it. I haven't really tried it that much. I don't know. Maybe one of these days we'll get to give it a shot, but today we're taking Ambush. Just all around fantastic. Okay. Doom Ritual's really scary, and Migos are really scary. I am not messing with this like normal tile. I think I'm gonna reroll here and just see if we can find anything even remotely better. These do not inspire confidence in me. We still gotta play Doom Ritual. I think I'll... Jeez. I really don't want to go to one reroll here. I think I'll just eat the Doom Ritual and we'll see where that gets us. As you can see, these shurikens, every time we throw them, not only do they hit what they collide with, wherever they land, they actually become a trap on the floor for future enemies to walk into. Which is very, very good when you're doing all this funky stuff with Kaia. You can get into this really nice play pattern where like you pull something. So you can throw a shuriken at somebody, and then you pull them towards you with hook jab, or in this case zap. That also works, which will destroy the shuriken, triggering the trap, damaging them, and then bringing it back into your hand. then I think I'll do this. Just no damage to that guy. So something we really need to do to recover the one time token that I've expended from before is going to be to... Oh, this might actually be pretty scary. Let's see. I guess, yeah, unfortunately because of how a Doom Ritual works, we're not gonna quite get to kill that Time Angel here, but still. I think we're gonna make it out of this one, okay. What did we even get from this? Oh, a new card, right. Quick Jab? Oh, Quick Jab could be kind of awesome. Quick Jab getting back dodge. I don't hate that. Not a giant fan of these other two. Let's just take a Quick Jab. It's tactical too, which means it draws us an extra card whenever we do take it. Oh my god, these are like some of the best cards I think Kaia can ever hope to see. Here's a pretty hard question to ask. Is Caltrops better or is Claw Trap better? Both of these are really strong. Okay, I think we're picking up Claw Trap no matter what. Where does that put us after this? It's one of these three. Ugh. Oh, Caltrops can be returned with Quick Jab. Okay. That's really good. Footloose is also so good. I really wish we had just a little bit more money. This would be awesome. Footloose would be so good. I think I'm gonna pick up Pouch though. Pouch already like it makes us two of these, which are like zero cost cards that we can drop as traps anywhere within 3 tiles, and then when they are destroyed, Booby Trap actually triggers twice, which is huge. Claw Trap also triggers twice for... yeah, Claw Trap also triggers twice. The big difference between Claw Trap is that whenever it gets destroyed, it returns to our hand, even if it happens outside of our turn, which is massive. I would love to... yeah, something else to talk about with Pouch is that the Caltrops that it generates can be returned to our hand with Quick Jab. And previously we only had one, admittedly very good target in Dodge to return, but now we have 2. Actually 3, because yeah, there's going to be 2 Caltrops in our deck. One of the biggest challenges that Kaia can run into is setting up her gimmick and putting a bunch of traps in her deck. But now that we have acquired all of these like really good cards for this purpose, I think, yeah, we're gonna be looking real nice, at least for now. Let's do this. I can't believe we just instantly killed a... yeah, we just instantly killed a Echo. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we'll call it a day there. So now this shooter's going to walk into that, and that's going to trigger twice. And that's going to immediately kill him. Right, so if I hold this fella, that's going to damage him once because he runs over the shuriken, and then he's just going to get hit by this Rocketeer's damage and die. I think, yeah, we can do that. Let them in twice. I'll run here. This way we can have this shuriken on the grid for next turn, in addition to whatever else happens here. Oh wait, I don't have a pull effect in my hand. This is disastrous. I think I gotta do this, yeah. And then I think we can do that again. Okay, let's think. 1, 2. Oh, that'll just trigger twice and immediately kill him. Damn. Pull this guy in, pull that up, put this here. Oh. Letting go of Claw Trap might have been a mistake. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're doing the thing that Kaia likes to do for sure. It's just that feels like our output is still lacking a little bit. Unfortunately. Get rid of that one jump. I have to deal with this Migo, like, now. Yeah. Aegis Invaders really is giving us some trouble here. Here. That's gonna be awesome. Good. Jeez. I've got nothing here. Zero costs in here? None. Nothing. Yeah, whatever. Let's just end the fight. That's okay. Well, had some pretty scary spots there, but pretty glad we made through the whole thing in one piece still. You don't want to pick up Feng Shui, actually. Feng Shui could be kind of sick with the shurikens and And the claw trap. Although assassin, that's tough. I don't know. I think this might be a pretty good feng shui deck because the 2 shurikens for those who don't know, feng shui basically anytime we end our turn with a card that has flow in our hand, instead of getting it discarded, it stays in our hand and it becomes free. So not only do we get to keep our claw trap in our hand if we end our turn with it, and it stays free for the next turn, we can also keep our shurikens in our hand, and that'll keep them there. The other pick here, I think, would be Assassin, which also can be pretty sick. Basically, anytime we kill something that's directly below us, we draw a card and then reduce its cost by 1. This can draw us a lot of cards, but I'm kind of messing with feng shui at this particular spot. Do I want to upgrade this? What does this upgrade into? How? Oh, none of these are that great. None of these are that great. Claw Trap does upgrade really well, actually. You know what? Let's give this a shot. Blobs can be actually really scary, especially when they show up like right here. But you know what? We didn't come to play. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Pull this in. Oh, awesome. I guess we can kill this fella too. Let's see. Mistake here, yeah, because if I pull this fella in, yep, that's gonna be, that'll take care of that. I think I'll pick this up too. I think, yeah, with this fight is basically in the bag. It should be, anyways. But this here, not in the 2. Can I somehow get... No, I can't get both of them to step on this Caltrop, unfortunately. Unless I can somehow... We'll wrap up the fight. Alright, good stuff. Oof, once again, not really messing with any of these. Although, an efficient hook jab could be something. I do want to reroll these. I'm really desperate to maybe get a reroll on an upgrade on my claw trap, but maybe let's just pick up a reasonable upgrade and be done with it. This has the potential to be like straight up awful. Oh right, and it's with Aegis Invader too. I don't think I'm equipped to deal with this. Let's just go here. Let's just go here and do something reasonable. Yeah, do this, pull that guy in. Put this here. Yeah, what the hell, let's put this out here as well. And then we're just gonna keep the rest of our mana and cards. Oh, that was literally all the fellas they had for me. Well, consider that done. That was a lot easier of a fight than I expected, honestly. Left foot jab. I wonder if this might be like the first ever skip, because yeah, I'm not really liking any of these cards. Overshield, is Overshield even good? Gaining a shield might not be bad actually, but you don't have that much extra card draw to make use of it. I also don't want to draw it instead of like my dodge or Caltrops. Let's reroll this. Let's see what else they can give us. Copycat's never bad. Kunai's a fine card. Let's just take Copycat and be done with it. We can clone something that's good in our hand. Ooh, Thunder Squall. Okay, this hasn't the making of a like awesome card. The question is, how often can we upgrade our stuff? We would need to be casting berries like around the clock, but maybe in a longer fight this can just be really strong. Yeah, so this is a card that's like, it shocks. Initially, it only shocks the few, like, the 4 squares around you, but the more legendary cards that you own, the bigger of an area that Thunder Squall can hit. And if you get to cast it a second time with a bunch of invaders already shocked, this card can, like, just nuclear strike an entire postal code. I think it's a lot of fun. It's not necessarily good, but I don't know. I'm kind of in the mood to try something like that. I think it's gonna be sick. Yeah, I think I'll just get rid of a dash and a hook jab. Make our deck a little slimmer. I think, yeah, now I think our main goal is just like really cut down on what's in our deck so that we can get to a point where like we have a very small deck and these berries can just, yeah. You might notice that like I only have a single legendary card in our deck right now, but these 2 berries can actually increase the rarity of whatever they hit. So if they hit a common, it becomes rare, and if they hit a rare, I'm pretty sure they just immediately become legendary. Pouch is also going to put 2 Caltrops in, which start at rare. Yeah. So, yeah, I think Thunder Squall is going to take a little bit of work to like make good, but there's some potential there. I'm kind of excited to see what happens with it. We will be picking up that. Yeah. Nessie, bit of a tough fight. I do think Kaia has a lot of things going for her as far as excelling in this fight, but let's see. 1 here. 2 here. Let's do this. I guess I will still have a little bit of time to cast my Very because of Feng Shui. Everything's gonna be okay still. Let's just go. Maybe not so much anymore. This is a really scary pattern from Nessie right here. So that is now a rare card. Oh, res. Let's go here. Strike that. Let's get rid of that too. I hate that thing can upgrade like junk. Maybe I should have copycatted the. Wait, what? Oh, that was the one legendary card that I still owned. That's pretty sad. But on the good news side of things, this Echo is almost dead for what it's worth. Yikes. I really don't know what to say here. Yeah, we're really struggling in this particular fight here. I'm not gonna hold you. And, I don't know. We're still managing to not die still, which is, like, a pretty good start, all things considered. But I'm gonna need to do a little more than this to really handle Nessie properly. I think we can do this to start here. Yep. Then do this. 1 and a 2. And yeah, I think we'll just put this here. Why did that die? Oh, right, Nessie came to occupy its spot, so. I think what I'm going to plan to do here is to pull a pretty classic Kaia trick here on Nessie, so that's. Yeah, I think we'll be able to. Oh, did I mess that up? I messed that up. Hold on, we gotta try this again. So, the actual line out of here is going to be like this. No, it won't. Yeah, because with that you're out of mana, you can't do that. Jesus Christ. Lord, are we actually gonna lose this? We might be in the process of losing this. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Are we actually done then? That really sucks. I thought we could squeeze one out against Nessie. I thought we could still win this, but I think we're gonna be just a little bit off. That really sucks. Yeah, because against a normal enemy, we'd be able to pull them over the shurikens and chill, but Nessie doesn't move when you pull her. She just fucking stays in place. Ah, God. That really sucks. Yeah, if the way was clear, we could have actually just like kept throwing shurikens into Nessie over and over again until she died, but yeah, no, that's gonna do it for today, unfortunately. That sucks. I'm pretty sure we had some ways out of that fight, but unfortunately we do just die on that. Ugh. Pretty sad loss on Kaia there, honestly. Especially when like the loss was pretty preventable, but such is life. Yeah, you lose some, you win some. Well, that's gonna do it for today, unfortunately. Yeah. If you're still interested in watching these videos, I'll see you tomorrow for another run. Thanks again for sticking around. For now, though, bye!